Johnny Depp's life is a tale of raw talent, self-destruction, and reinvention. A roller coaster journey from a troubled childhood to becoming one of Hollywood's most captivating and controversial figures. He has been the heartthrob, the eccentric artist, the misunderstood rebel, and the embattled celebrity, all wrapped into one. But behind the captivating on-screen performances and rock star persona lies a past riddled with heartbreak, addiction, and scandal. To truly understand Depp, one must first step into his world, a world shaped by chaos, ambition, and an insatiable thirst for creativity. Born on June 9, 1963, in Owensboro, Kentucky, John Christopher Depp II was the youngest of 4 children. His family's life was anything but stable. His father, John Christopher Depp, was a civil engineer, while his mother, Betty Sue Palmer, worked as a waitress. The family moved constantly, uprooting their lives every few months, making it nearly impossible for Depp to form lasting friendships. He was always the new kid, the outsider trying to fit in, but deep down, he never really wanted to. The true storm, however, brewed within his own home. His mother was erratic and sometimes abusive, prone to violent outbursts that left Depp and his siblings walking on eggshells. His father, on the other hand, was quiet and detached, often choosing to endure his wife's behavior rather than challenge it. By the time Depp was a teenager, he had already been exposed to more turmoil than most experience in a lifetime. The death of his grandfather, whom he adored, only deepened his sense of loss and detachment. At the age of 12, he turned to music as an escape, picking up a guitar and immersing himself in rock and roll. Music became his sanctuary, a world far removed from the instability of his home life. But with it came rebellion. He started experimenting with drugs and alcohol at a young age, numbing himself from the emotional wounds he carried. School quickly became an afterthought. He had no patience for authority, no interest in academics, and by 16, he made the bold decision to drop out entirely. Convinced that music was his true calling, he joined a local garage band called The Kids and set out on the uncertain road to stardom. The band had moderate success, opening for big names